Hi everyone, my name is Jackie and I am in Linguistics 0364, and for my final I will be talking about some of the history of sign language. Reason being, historical factors in the chapters have always personally interested me a great deal. So, in the early centuries of American life, communication was very difficult for the deaf. Doctors did not understand the root causes of deafness, and books were very rare. Until the most recent years, doctors finally understand why deafness occurs, and the deaf communities in the world today are being respected and admired. With the aid of American Sign Language, in the early 1500s, people who were deaf were overlooked and neglected. Nobody respected them because they were unable to communicate with the rest of the world. This all changed in the 16th century when Italian physician Geronimo Cardano declared that the deaf community should be taken care of and educated on how to communicate with the world. He added that the deaf could be taught to communicate their thoughts and ideas through pictures and symbols rather than words and phrases. This here inspired Juan Pablo de Bonet to create and publish the first book on sign language in 1620. The concept and idea of educating the deaf took off like wildfire and spread throughout France. In Paris in 1755, Abbé Charles Michel de la Epée created the first sign language school that was at no cost to students. His ideas led to the creation of fingerspelling and gestures that represented whole phrases or words. American Sign Language has many roots. Not only is it rooted to the French ideas, but also to the ideas of the Great Plains Indians in America. The man responsible for bringing sign language to the light in the United States is Thomas Hopkins Gallaudet. Gallaudet studied the French ways and returned to America in 1817, where he founded the first school for the deaf in America, near present-day Hartford, Connecticut. In the following years, deaf schools opened up in New York and Pennsylvania, with a total of 22 schools in the United States by 1863. In 1864, the biggest milestone for the deaf community occurred in Washington, D.C. The only liberal arts college for the deaf in the United States and the world was founded. The college was appropriately named Gallaudet College after Thomas Hopkins. Today, American Sign Language is the fourth most spoken language in the United States. The American Sign Language system is the most comprehensive, complete, and expressive system of sign language in the world today. The American Sign Language has allowed the gap of communication between the deaf community and the rest of the world to be bridged. Interest in sign language continues to grow, with more and more people wanting to learn the unique form of communication. Many colleges, universities, churches, and community centers across the world offer sign language classes to better accommodate the ever-growing demand for the knowledge of sign language. American Sign Language has even been considered a foreign language due to the fact that it is a visual and gestural language rather than oral language. So, American Sign Language is credited in the ideas of many French doctors and educators. American Sign Language combines gestures and fingerspelling to make sentences and phrases that enable the deaf community to communicate with the rest of the world. It is the most complete system of sign language in all of the world and will continue to be that way throughout its existence. American Sign Language has grown tremendously in popularity and over the years will only help bridge the communication gap between the two very vibrant cultures in the United States and the world. Thank you.